Hello, and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. My name is Steve Boshier, and I will be your game master for the evening. If you don't know this channel, this is Shadows of Archonia, where we play all sorts of tabletop role-playing games. On Friday nights, we do an in-person game at a real table where we do ongoing stories in various systems. Right now, we are in Alan's Shadow Dark campaign. We just finished the Gauntlet last week, so we're going to be level 1 this week. Yes. And when we finish that, Shadows of the Abyss is the name of that campaign. And when we finish that, we'll be doing Shadows of Archonia 3, which is the campaign that I run that the channel is named after. So we'll be starting that. And it looks like all indications are that will be played in Dungeon Crawl Classics. If you, on Monday nights, like tonight, we have a whole other show called Tales from the Backlog, which is this one. And this is where we do remote games in short 1 to 3, usually, session stories. And all sorts of different games come through here. We have Conan, the Hyborian Age tonight. This is our second of 3 in this. And I don't know about you guys, I'm really liking this, and I'm planning to put it on the schedule again later on. But for now, it's just 3. Yeah. So we're having a lot of fun. Most of the time we don't do this, but we are using physical miniatures tonight because I backed this on Kickstarter, and they sent me a whole bunch of miniatures as part of my pledge. So here's a lion, for example. Not all of the miniatures you'll see are going to be from my Kickstarter pledge, but this one is. This is Bjorn. Yeah, I had a lot of fun painting them. Excuse me, I didn't have a chance to paint all the ones I would have used tonight, but we'll be mixed in with some other ones that I already had. Anyway, if you like this channel, if you like what you see, you can come join our Discord. There's a link to that below the video, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. I see on YouTube we have Chris and Kim in the chat. Hello, guys. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Nobody in the chat on Twitch yet, but hopefully someone shows up soon. Yeah. Oh, the Patreon. We have one of those too. And on the Patreon, you can see our pregame shows that we record for 15 minutes prior to every stream that we do. So come see that. Anyone who's a paid tier patron for $1 or more on Patreon a month can see those pre-games. We just finished one. We talked a lot about He-Man and Barbie.
Riveting stuff.
And gargoyles.
Yeah. And gargoyles. Yeah, we got into gargoyles and some other stuff too. It was 15 minutes. And yeah, sometimes we talk about the game we're about to play. Sometimes we talk about whatever. It just depends on what we're talking about that night. Because that's when we're not on. We're not doing the game. That's what that gets you when you come join our Patreon. And of course, that and the satisfaction of knowing that you're helping the channel. That's it for who we are and announcements and so forth. Let's go around and remind everyone who your characters are. Hello, Carlos on Twitch. He says, what is best in life? Shadows of Archonia. That's right. Don't forget it. We're going to go around and have each of you introduce your characters again, and then don't bother with recap too much because I'm going to get to that afterwards, and we will sort of bridge what we did last week into what we're doing this week, because we are playing a different adventure tonight. Last week, we played one called The Skull of Salazar Beg, and tonight we're playing The Doom That Came to Jhebbal Tor. These are both in the adventure book, the two adventure books that were part of the Kickstarter that they ran. These are both from the first book. So maybe next week I'll pick one from the other book. But yeah, let's start with Cindy and go around. Tell us who you are.
Okay, my name is Siosa. I am a rogue type. I come from the streets. And I wear all black for obvious reasons. I like to sneak around. I'd rather sweet talk you out of your shinies than cut your throat, but that doesn't mean I can't. Let's see. I carry a long stiletto. I upgraded to a scimitar. And I have throwing stars. I did upgrade my skill so I can get some more damage out of those throwing stars too. Can't wait
Nice.
to use those again. That's all I can think of for now.
Oh, that's plenty. Alan?
Yeah. My name is Alan. I'm playing Bjorn, the Bearheart. He is a white mage / alchemist, but he is a servant of the Sog, is it? I always have trouble with his name.
Jhebbal Sog, from the
Jhebbal
blood of
Sog.
Jhebbal Sog.
Yeah, Jhebbal Sog. So Bjorn's whole life, he's always had like this connection with animals. Like ever since he was a young boy, he never he always felt like animals and him were like equal, basically. And even when he went into like very dangerous places with very dangerous animals, they never paid him any mind. And so it's like a very interesting background. I really like it a lot. But yeah, Bjorn, the servant of Sog.
Patty?
Okay, well, my name is Suma. I am from the wilds. I would prefer to stay in the wilds. I am not very social. Well, basically, I could tell you about myself, but then again, I could just kill you and make it easier. I have a longbow. I have very, very dark skin, looking into a starless night. That's how dark my skin is. And I wear very little clothing. Patched leather, bones, jewels. But see, jewels may seem valuable to you guys, but they're more spiritual for me. And that's how Siosa and me actually met, because she was trying to steal from me.
What a scumbag.
Well,
I'm sure that went very well.
But I'm in civilization-ish because of her, so here I am. Follow her around.
You're welcome.
That's it.
Oh, hello,
All right.
darlings. My name is Lilith Aradia. I am a sorceress from parts unknown. Like, all you know from me is that I travel from darkness into the shadows to meet you, my dear companions. And all you know about me is that I really hate those Stygian snakes.
Even though
They get
you,
wrong sometimes.
even though you have snake spells and you make snakes.
The horror,
Yeah.
horror.
There must be a story behind that.
Hypocritical story, I think.
Yeah.
They love me, but I do not love them.
Oh. Very interesting story.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everyone for that recap of who your characters are. I'm going to bring up the map. Now, last week's adventure saw you guys in a strange dimension hopping, teleporting city in the middle of the desert, locked into a sealed place with a bunch of serpent men and other humans who were all trapped in there together. Because you were able to unlock the throne room of Salazar Beg and utilize his crown to open the doors of the city, you managed to escape. Not only that, you awoke the Giant King's corpse, who aided you by killing all of the serpent men who, in eons past, were slaves of his that rose against him and his people. How it is that in Undeath he was able to easily defeat the people that overthrew his entire nation is not totally explained, but that's what you saw. And you escaped into the desert afterwards. Now, as soon as you get out and the people that you rescued come out with you, you find yourselves in a new pickle, because now you don't even have horses. The city vanishes behind you. You are just trapped in the sands, and you don't have the horses that you rode here on when you were escaping from your nomadic captors at the start of the adventure. At the time, you had said you were riding south towards Karaja. And you got those horses, you may recall, after a large barbarian rode by on a horse and cut you free from the cage you were in. And a bunch of the nomads chased him, which is how you were able to get to the horses and get away, and then a bunch of them chased you, and then you got trapped in the city. Well, now that you're out, you're here in the sands, alone. Well, not alone, you have the people with you, but no mounts, and you're not even totally clear of your direction until you hear footsteps or hoofbeats on the horizon coming over the hills.
I hope that's not the slavers.
Well, we don't have any place to hide.
Where's some of that shadow you've been talking about, Lilith?
Well, they'll be most unwelcome where they attempt to recapture us. Be most unwise of them.
Do you have any magic that could camouflage us?
What time of the day is this, Steve?
It is getting on to, you know what? It's probably late. It's probably after dark at this point, but not midnight yet.
Okay. Then I am going to cast and manipulate shadow so that it just sort of covers us. And that's part of my inherent spells. The sorcerer may cast and manipulate shadow in unnatural ways.
Man, she's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. I need
The
to learn
shadow.
that spell.
The shadow covers you, and you all become invisible. You and the people that you escaped from that city with. And they're murmuring to each other, "What is this? What is this sorcery? What is happening? We're outside, and now we're trapped in blackness." But you guys reassure them that this is on purpose. We're trying to hide from the approaching hoofbeats. And you look up on the top of the dune where these horses are appearing, and you see gleaming golden armor standing next to a banner, a standard of a lion. And Siasa, last week when this barbarian came by and freed you, you said, "Isn't that Conan?" Which means at some point you have seen him or seen a picture of him. And you know that this is the king of Aquilonia, and that is his standard. And he is now in his royal armor and surrounded by his own men. Whatever happened to him in between the time you went into the city and the time you got out, he is no longer being chased by Kothian nomads. He has won a victory or escaped, you don't know which, and now he's come back this way. And they're looking around. What's that?
That's Conan.
The Conan?
Yeah, the Conan.
He looks a little different from the last time we
Yeah,
met.
he's wearing his armor. He could help us.
I wonder how much time has passed while we were in that city.
Too much time is going to pass if we don't show ourselves.
For the record, we didn't necessarily bring it up last time. I just said Conan comes by, but you guys, Conan at this point in the timeline where the game is set is at the end of Conan's career. He is already the king of Aquilonia. He's already conquered that nation and is well known everywhere.
We would be blessed to even have him see us again twice.
Yeah.
He's known as a righteous hero, is he not?
He's known as a warlord. Whether he's righteous or not, it depends on your politics.
All I know is he's
Just
powerful.
once.
He is, as they say, king by his own hand. Which means he killed the last guy.
Which I can respect and honor.
Yeah.
The brutality, since he was a barbarian, I can
Well,
respect that. Suma.
Well, he can't see you guys.
Yeah,
We need to keep that shadow.
yeah, we need his help.
Very well. And then I twirl my little hands, and it seems like the shadows are just sucked into my sleeves.
The array of horses up on top of this sand dune, some of them startle when the darkness of the night landscape suddenly changes and there is something visible that wasn't before. What appeared to be just a deep shadow, perhaps, of a nearby dune now appears to them as open moonlit sand with a whole bunch of people standing on it. And so they startle, and you can hear the horses whinnying. One of them backs up. Someone jumps up and does one of these kick things. But Conan rides down towards you, and you see him looking down at you from his horse. A couple of his guys come with him. They're not charging. This is not an attack. They're just riding towards you. And he looks across the whole group, and he sees you for... I see that you have gathered more friends to yourselves.
Indeed, we have. It's quite the tale.
I imagine so.
I would do a partial kneel in front of Conan.
You're going to do what?
I do like a partial kneel, like a bow, but a kneel with my staff.
He looks a
Honor us
little...
with your presence.
I take it you know who I am.
It'll be hard not to know who you are.
Well, as we are several borders away from where I am in power, I thought perhaps most would not recognize the Lion Standard.
Your name travels far, Conan.
And well, it
Those
should.
are great deeds.
Your power penetrates even the wilds.
He starts to look uncomfortable. Like, I have no use for your flattery and your pandering. I came here to see if you needed aid.
Well, yes, you won't believe it, or maybe you will, depending where you came from, but we went to a city that was endless, and now we came out of that city and it disappeared.
That's happened to me a couple of times, actually.
And we rose a dead king, and he saved us.
Oh, did you get his sword?
No.
No,
We got a crown, right? Yeah, we got a crown.
no, we
but-
didn't get to keep that.
You didn't keep it. It was going to tear your mind apart. He took it back.
He was a sorceress king of great height, 20 feet at least, right?
Beg?
Yeah, Salazar Beg, yeah. He was huge. Salazar Big, they should call him. Well, I'm glad you are not dead. I managed to shake those Kothian nomads and reconnect with my band. We had come south to have some diplomatic meetings with the Kothians. We did not expect to be assaulted by those nomads. I came to thank you and to help you. I know that you were captured as well, and it was I who released you, but I owe you thanks nonetheless, for had you not fled the way you did, they would have all come after me.
Our pleasure to help.
Yes. If it's not too much, we would love some shelter somewhere.
And some food and water.
Yes,
We
we
feel
are
a little discombobulated, a little
very
lost.
hungry. Yes.
Yes, this is why I circled back around. We are on our way to Karaja to recover, after which we will head north to Aquilonia.
Perhaps we may follow in your trail.
Perhaps. You see he's riding... he's kind of maneuvering himself closer and closer to Suma. He gets to a place where he's kind of like, just because of the way you guys are standing, he doesn't seem to be doing it in a threatening way, but he kind of gets his horse sort of blocking Suma's view of the rest of you. And then he leans down to you, Suma, and he goes, "Hey, what's with all these other people?"
And I will whisper, I'll be like, they just followed us out of that city.
So I
they
saved
just
you
kinda
in
clung to us.
I saved you and you saved them.
Basically.
Are
not
they?
an accident, of course, but you know.
I'm
you do
having
something
trouble.
great, people follow you.
I'm having trouble figuring them out. Are they civilized people or are they more like us?
I am unsure. We have just been dying of thirst and traveling this desert since we left. They had seemed to have been trapped in that city for an unknown amount of time. They don't seem to be barbarians like us.
Okay. Well, they
But I
definitely
think
look
they might be
battle hardened.
more like your followers, Conan.
Fair enough. South to Karaja. Bring them horses. And yeah, you guys travel with Conan and his crew. You go south to Karaja, and they head in there. And boy, on a king's budget, the carousing you guys do. Let me tell you something.
Nice.
The ale, the mead, the wine, the lagers, all of it.
And the women.
The women, absolutely.
The lamentations.
Nah, not really. Not really the lamentations.
You telling me we hang out with Conan and there's no lamentations?
Well, he's not attacking anyone right now.
Okay.
Also, I was thinking about this earlier because this whole thing has had me thinking about the differences between Howard Conan and Arnold Conan, and I'm not sure that Howard's Conan is into the lamentations of the women because he always seems to have this tendency to protect the women.
True.
Only one at a time, though. It has to be said.
Yeah.
He's never protecting all the women. He's always protecting a woman. All right. Anyway,
when he becomes king, though, he does collect quite the harem.
yeah, he has the harem as a king. Anyway, yeah, the women are there. Whether they're lamenting or not depends on your actions, I suppose, because Conan's not invading right now. But yeah, he gets drunk with you a number of times. You guys start to bond with each other, with him, with his retinue. The people that you
wrestle with him.
the people that you rescued from the desert kind of break off from the group and go to try and find a place to dwell in this strange new world they find themselves in. They don't even know what land they're from at this point. They're not even sure if it was this dimension. So they sort of try to assimilate into society around here, while Conan, after a week or so, makes preparations to travel home. And home is Aquilonia for him. So Aquilonia is here. You guys are going to have to basically travel through this pass here, cross the Tiber River, and get up to Aquilonia, where Conan is king. And you do that. It's a journey. You guys all travel together along with Conan and his people until you reach his palace. And he keeps you there as his guests for some time. He likes having adventurers to hang out with. You know, he's been a king for a while now, and he still can kick any 10 guys' asses, but he's getting up there. He's not only older, he's also just been indoors a lot more than he used to be. And, you know, he's not quite what he was. You never let him hear anyone say that, but he's not quite what he was.
This is like a whole new experience for Bjorn, because he's pretty much grown up in not really the wilds like Suma, but something akin to that, where it's always been outside. So this indoor area is very unique to him.
Well, he has a lot of inherent respect for both Bjorn and Suma because, of course, Suma's another barbarian, and Bjorn is from Asgard, where historically the Asgardians and the Cimmerians have been allies against the Vanir of Vanaheim.
Here.
Yeah. So, you know, there's no unified Cimmerian or Asgardian government. It's more like loosely aligned villages in both countries. But Cimmerians and Asgardians tend to be on the same side in skirmishes against Vanaheim. So, you know, he inherently trusts you as a fellow Northman. And he inherently trusts Suma as you know, to Conan, to be a barbarian is to say what you mean, to mean what you say, to deal straight, not necessarily to be friendly, but he understands you if you're a barbarian. He knows what you're about. Whereas with civilized people, it's like you never know what's lurking underneath the surface.
And I think this is why Suma is comfortable being in this area, because she can lean on Conan and have familiarity.
Well, one night after you've been there for a good week at the palace, Conan sends for you all. And you are brought to not the rooms you normally hang out with him in. He's had you in a feasting hall. He has done some riding with you guys, and he has done some sort of like jousting combat practice with you guys, some sparring. This time you are being taken to his private personal chambers.
Nice.
And when you get there, you find it is nighttime. It's completely dark in Conan's chambers. There's one candle lit, but it's in a hooded lantern. So it's pointed only at a map that sits on a table in front of him. Everything else is in darkness except this map. And you can see hints of what the room is like and hints of Conan sitting there. But as you come in, he says, "Ah, you've arrived. Please sit."
I take a
I will
seat.
stand if you do not mind.
As you will. And as you guys circle around the table, he points to this map. Years now I've been king of this nation. It has become my home, though in my heart, Samaria is always home. I have never sought to return there in any permanent way. I can't say why. You guys can sort of sense sort of a lowness to his emotions. It is said of Conan that he has gigantic mirths and gigantic melancholies, and he's definitely in one of the latter right now. Thinking about his true homeland and the place that has become his home.
And I will say, I can feel the loneliness you have for your home.
Indeed, this is so. However, that is not what I called you here to discuss. He points a giant, muscly finger at the map here where it says Bosonian Marches. And you guys know something of this area, the Bosonian Marches. It is part of Aquilonia, but it is this thin little strip of borderland between Aquilonia and the Pictish wilderness. I know nobody got through it, but I had sent you guys Beyond the Black River to read over the week. This is the Black River here.
Okay.
To be beyond it is to be in the Pictish wilderness. To be on this side, this is the Thunder River next to it. Between them is contested territory. Okay, so basically, if you're in this area, it depends who you ask whether this is Pictish land or Aquilonian land.
Mm-hmm.
But the Bosonian Marches are the last vestige of uncontested Aquilonian territory. He's pointing to this area. To be king is to be responsible for the lives of strangers. The strangers call to me from the Bosonian Marches. They describe something. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I only know of it through an accident of happenstance. I was in a nearby room when the messenger arrived. I learned later that he was not the first, not even the fifth, to bring news of what is happening there. My counselors, my advisors, did not pass it on to me because they did not credit it. Civilized men do not believe in some things.
Yes.
Bjorn,
Yes.
I know what it is that you are.
A man of the world?
Those of you who do not understand how a man can summon beasts to his will. I have been told by others, and I've seen it myself. The god Jhebbal once was worshipped by all men and beasts all over the world. Many ages past this was, and in the time since, men and beasts alike have all but forgotten him. But there are some who still remember. And amongst those who remember, of men and of beasts, there is a shared language. You know what I speak of, Bjorn.
Yes. I've always felt this connection.
Indeed.
This feeling of equalness between man and beast. They look at me like I'm one of them.
Conan stretches out a finger. At first, he's reaching for a pen, but he stops and just places his finger on the wood of the table, where the light is shining on it, but it's not on the map. And he draws a design with his finger. Because he's not holding anything, it doesn't leave a mark. But you see the shape he's making, Bjorn, and you know somehow Conan knows one of your secret marks. A sigil of the language of Jhebbal. And it has a deep and layered meaning to you. You know that it is one that implies, it is one that communicates friendship between man and beast, but not all men or all beasts. It is one that communicates a shared worship of Jhebbal. Hey, Reflect Games is rating with a party of 7. Welcome, guys.
Woo.
Welcome.
Hey.
Hey.
Bjorn
And
says,
Bjorn, yeah, go ahead.
Bjorn says, you know that symbol.
I have seen it, I've learned it, I've used it. I am not like you, but I know this mark.
Where did you see this mark?
I've seen it 3 times before. Once in a cave that no man had entered in a million years. Another time, half a world away, drawn by a priest of a distant nation, and it was he who explained to me some of its meaning. The third time, I myself scratched it into the ground to deter a large cat from eating myself and my companion. I've never seen it a 4th time. I called you here because no one else can be trusted. I hope that you can. I hope that you believe. All of you.
Well, I definitely believe, but what
You honor us.
but what kind of mission is this, Conan?
There are villages in the Bosonian marches. Hardier folk they are than most of the nation of Aquilonia. They are closer to the wilds. They must fend off raids from the Picts in that area. They have a harder life than the city folk here. But they do not know what it is that assails them. People are being murdered by animals. Villages attacked by creatures of the forest who move in silence and kill their prey without cause. I say prey, but perhaps I should not, for those murdered are not eaten. Animals do not kill for sport, but these have done so. If not for sport, then it seems perhaps they are at war. When is a beast at war? I know not the answer, and I cannot go. I'm king. This is not a king's job, but it is also not a job for civilized men.
Well, we are honored to help you in this. Do you know what type of beast this could be? Is it random beasts, or is it one type? Do we even know?
The messenger that I overheard and thereafter stopped and questioned, he reported all types of beasts attacking. Apes, panthers, jaguars. In one instance, a saber-toothed tiger.
This must be fellow followers of Sog that are doing this.
This sounds evil. Animals do not kill for sport.
But why would
They do not.
Why would they do that?
This is what I ask you to discover. He reaches up and takes, you can't see in the darkness, but he takes something from his other hand and holds it out. Who was it that sat down at the table?
I sat down.
Okay, so we'll say he hands it to Siosa.
I'll take it.
It's his signet ring. You speak with my voice to any Aquilonian. Return when you have dealt with the problem.
Is there someone we can meet up with in the marshes?
Go to Velitrium. You will find there the man who came to me. I'm disquieted when I think that, had I not happened to pass by and hear his report myself, that these people would have continued to be ignored.
For the aid and the friendship you have rendered to us, we will go forth on this task, O mighty king.
You have our word.
And we will go in your stead. I know that you feel that you could go also, but I understand you have responsibilities.
We understand we understand the gravity of the situation. At least I do.
Indeed.
And
I'll put his ring in. I have a very safe, sacred place in my clothing. I can put that ring. That's where it's going.
I'm afraid of no beast. I will go.
Very well. Very well. Good luck to you. When you go, you will have horses and all the food and provisions that you require. Now leave me. And then he reaches and pours himself a huge drink into a horn from an animal bigger than anything you've ever seen.
Well, looks like we have quite a mission on our hands. We better get moving.
I think we should go immediately.
Mhm.
All right, off you guys go.
On the way there, what does Bjorn from his past? Does he know anything about the marshes or the peaches?
The Pictish Wilderness.
Pictish
So,
wilderness,
what you guys know, whether Bjorn has been to the marshes, he's probably been there to the Bosonian marshes before. Coming from Asgard, It's the most likely way you would have had to go south would be through Samaria and then through Aquilonia, which would have put you through the northern part of the Bosonian marshes anyway. Today you're going to Velitrium, which is here, but you might have passed through this part of it previously. It's also it's kind of up to you. It's also possible you came down this way, but it's kind of up to you how old you are, how much you've traveled this area. What you all know about it is it's heavily forested, and like I said, it's kind of the outlying border of uncontested Aquilonia. Once you get past the Thunder River, it becomes contested. The Picts are known as a savage race. They are perpetually tribal. Your characters wouldn't necessarily know this, but in Conan lore, the Picts are essentially like the oldest race of people in the world that still exists. Howard was very into the evolution of these, well, both biological evolution, but also cultural evolution. But the Picts are a race that exists from even back in the days of Kull the Conqueror, before the previous like cataclysm that reshaped the world, and which continue into Howard's version of the modern age. But they remain this sort of tribal race that is enemies to most people. And certainly in the Hyborian age, there's nobody that is like allied with the Picts. They are the bad guys to everyone who meets them.
But they are
yeah.
But they worship Sog, and it's like they believe Sog is like the one true god, right? Like,
no, not all of them. To worship Jhebbal Sog is essentially to be a wizard. And amongst the Picts, there are many gods and things that they worship. However, Jhebbal Sog worship or knowledge of him at all is more common amongst the Picts than it is amongst many other races.
Okay.
So the Picts are like Neanderthals-ish?
No, they're fully humans. They're just tribal.
Like tribal.
Yeah. They're I want to say Aboriginal, but they live in huts and they are broken into tribes, much like Sumerians are as well, but they're forest people.
Okay.
Whereas Sumerians are like hill people.
Intellect-wise, they are the kind that would gather like the Sumerians, or no?
They would.
Like,
what do you mean
are they
gather?
individual tribes, or are they a whole? The Picts are like a.
Oh, so they are rarely a whole. There were times recently, which you guys wouldn't know necessarily, but there have been times in recent years when they have banded together for various reasons. But it's uncommon. They tend to war with each other as well.
Okay.
Intellect-wise, they're human beings. They're just like everyone else. But culturally, they are tribal.
I want to ask Bjorn. Bjorn, is it common amongst the people of this area to be like you in that they are able to change beasts? Do you suspect that this might be a person like you who has gone wild?
From what Conan said, it is very possible. Another follower of Sog's teachings and ideals, and being able to control beasts, or the way I see it, more have a bond with a beast for it to aid you enough.
Do you think that the beast would really commit such a heinous crime under Jhebbal Sog? There seems to be, I would think, something more going on, something more insidious.
This is why I'm very interested to get down and see what is causing this. Because when I command a beast, it's never for sport, it's for survival. So I'm very interested.
Well, in your travels, you guys get to Velitrium and eventually find your way to the messenger that Conan spoke with.
Yeah, what is his name?
Ronan. No, it's
Jhebbal Sog.
Oh, it's you.
it's Karis. Karis is his name. And yeah, he will not really go with you, but he'll take you from Velitrium out to where his village is. It's a nameless village out in the Bossonian marches, and he shows you where these animals have attacked. And by talking to him and the other villagers, you start to get a direction for where they're coming from. They believe there is a lost temple of some sort out in the forest where these animals are frequently seen. But no one's going to go with you. They kind of give you directions, but they're too scared.
Right.
Karis, what are the reports coming from this land? Do you have any greater idea of where the temple might lie?
No, he's told you how to get there already.
Oh, okay.
He's given you full directions. You guys are in one of the villages that was attacked. There is a whole building that was knocked over by wild animals. He shows you, I mean, it's been long enough now that everyone who died has been buried, but he shows you, like 7 people were killed.
I was just about to ask, about how many deaths and how many animals have attacked around about.
Well, we are not the only village that has been attacked. We have heard from 5 others in the marches that have faced this horror, but they are all near enough where this temple is, and woodsmen who have gone out have seen animals behaving strangely in this area. The temple, it's an old ruined temple. People have known that it's there. But only recently have we started to see this strange behavior in the animals.
Do I get any sense of dark or black magic?
I think it is it you or Bjorn that has the sense magic ability?
Well,
or sense sorcery?
I'm the one that sense sorcery.
Yeah, definitely Bjorn.
Mm-hmm.
So from here, right here in this village right now, no, you don't sense anything.
Oh wait, so we're at the village right now?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay.
You're at basically your journey was from Koth to the palace, Conan's palace in Archonia, then to Velitrium, the city, where you met the messenger, and he took you to his village where the attacks are actually happening.
Okay. Is there any people here who have been recently attacked?
Yeah, everyone that you're speaking to was here when the village was attacked. Everyone who was attacked by an animal directly on their person is dead. But everyone in town witnessed it. They were all fighting.
So that you saw natural beasts attack the village.
We saw what looked like natural beasts, but did not behave like natural beasts. They were strangely silent as they invaded. No roars or calls or anything.
Are there any dead animals in the area that we could examine?
None that we did not hunt ourselves.
What about dead bodies of people who were attacked?
Yeah, like I said, everyone's already buried. I mean, the most recent attack, there have been previous attacks, but the most recent one was long enough ago that this guy was able to get to the palace, report it, and come back.
Was there anything similar to the way they killed these people? They did not eat them. Did they leave them whole?
No, they seemed intent only on mayhem. They this is consistent with what we've heard from the other villages that have been attacked, that people are killed but not eaten, or at least not taken for food. You know, if you're killed by an animal, he might take a bite out of you incidentally, but they're not being eaten.
Do they know like a general path to where they came from, these animals? Maybe we can follow a trail or some tracks.
Yeah, he's already basically their woodsmen have already done that part, and that's why they know it's coming from this temple.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
okay.
So shall we follow the woodsman's markings to the?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we head to the
They'll give
temple.
you directions. No one's going to approach the place with you, though. But if you guys are ready, you can head out there anytime.
I'm ready.
Mhm.
I see. Yes, I think that's the best option is to head out. I think the sooner we move on, the best.
Yeah. So you guys head into the woods. It is dark here in the forest. Even at high noon above the canopy, most of the light isn't reaching the floor as you get really into these woods. There's enough to see, but it feels like perpetually between dusk and midnight in here. After several hours of journeying, you start to see some of the signs that you were told to look for near these ruins. Slowly they start to emerge from the forest's covetous embrace. Had you not been looking for them, they might have slipped past you altogether. It's so dark here, it would have been just sort of one more shadow in the endless thicket of forests. But as you push through the grasping branches, the dense foliage, the contours of the city begin to reveal themselves. Cyclopean stone walls spear up through the earth. You see the sightless eyes of great statues peering through the boughs of the trees. A great temple structure, carved with elaborate images of creatures long since vanished from the earth. All this reveals itself amidst the green at the heart of these ruins. As you make your way amongst them, you begin to feel like you're being watched. And then the forest comes to life around you. Shadows detach themselves from the darkness, swarming you. Animals, dozens of animals close in upon you, claws exposed and fangs bared. But there's no sound. No howls or bestial shrieks at all, only the rush of claws. And here's you guys, and you might have seen me rolling something in the Discord earlier.
Yes.
Bjorn, you are being attacked by a hyena. Suma, you are being attacked by a wolf. They also say you are being attacked by a wild dog. And Lalith, I'm very sorry, but you're being attacked by a lion.
As long as it's not a snake.
Are we going right into initiative?
Yes, sir. Roll initiative, please.
Let's see. It's been a while. It was.
It's an edge check.
It's edge, so just a D6.
Yeah. But
Thanks for the
it's
reminder.
so on this
Do we do the
handy
flex as
GM
well?
screen. I'm sorry?
Yes.
We do the flex as well.
Oh no.
Not for no.
No.
This is like the one time you don't do flexes for initiative.
Okay.
By the way, Alan, did you get the GM screen?
Yes.
I highly recommend it because all like the combat like summary is right here. It's very useful. Even as a player, I would recommend having it open. Yeah, so edge stat plus edge die. So it's not just the die; it's also the stat number.
Layla has
gosh.
rolled an 8.
Sorry, guys. I sat down with all my stuff and nothing to write with. Okay, so I see Siosa has a 5. Yeah.
Yep.
we roll the dice and then we take our stat as well. Is that what you just said?
Correct.
Oh,
Die roll
my
plus
bad.
stat.
That's the wrong number then.
I got
Okay.
5 then.
Okay.
That's a 10 for me then. 2 5s.
Oh, so you also got a 10.
Layla is an 8.
Born, what did you get?
5.
5. What? Who between Suma and Bjorn has the higher edge stat?
I have 3 for my value.
I have 4.
Okay, so Bjorn goes last.
Unfortunately.
Very unfortunately. Now, I need to find these stats for these lines. They're in the back of the book here. Or these animals, I mean. Okay, they are mostly on the same page. Actually, they're all on the same page. Cool. So, I'm going to roll theirs now. So, the wild dog gets a 9.
And let me my physical is 8, so it gets me.
Oh, no, he's not attacking. I'm still rolling initiative for these things.
Oh, okay.
The hyena is getting an 8. Who else got an 8? Lalith. I'll put the hyena after you. And then the wolf. Where's my D8? D8 plus 4. Wolf got a 6.
That's a hit.
Nope, still rolling initiative.
He's still rolling in it. We're like, let's go.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. I mean, I'll kill you guys with the initiative rolls if you want.
No, thank you.
D8 plus 6. Okay, so the lion also gets an 8. I will put him before Lalith. All right. Siosa, now it's your turn. You're first.
Okay. Are we
This
still
is
on
you
our
here.
horses?
No, you couldn't get the horses through the woods very easily, so you left them at the village.
Okay. I rolled a 9 to hit.
Okay. On the
Ooh,
wild dog,
and a
that hits for
10
sure.
on my flex.
Ooh, a 10 on your flex. Awesome.
Yes.
So you can gain a stamina point or you can do massive damage.
I think I'll take the stamina points
Okay.
at this point.
Go ahead and roll regular damage then.
So, oh, sorry. So used to rolling the 1d4. I get to roll this now. Still rolled a 4. 4 plus that's 8.
8 damage. Describe how you kill this wild dog.
I unsheath my scimitar and kind of leap towards it and just slash right through its chest.
Oh, heck yeah. So if you're slicing its chest, then it must be up, lunging at you in mid-jump as you slice it.
Not its chest, under chest. It's like underneath the chin.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Like base where the chest meets the
Think
neck,
of a
kind of.
dog's chest is like that. It's really its neck, I guess. But
Yeah, okay. Cool. You got it. Hold on, I'm trying to focus the camera on your minis. It's kind of focused on the background. But next is, I think, one of the animals. Let's see. It's going to be that wild dog that you just killed. He's gone. And the lion is up. He's coming for you, Lalith. I'm going to roll his attack. This fellow attacks with D8 plus 6. He has rolled a 14 to hit you.
believe that sort of hits me.
Sort of.
Kind of.
Okay. He's also going to, you know what? He gets 2 attacks, and his attack and damage is the same die roll. So I'm going to just roll the second attack as well. The second attack is 13 to hit.
I believe that hits.
Okay, so they both hit. So you're about to take 2d8 plus 12 damage.
Oh, lovely. Goodbye. Farewell, my friends. I bid you adieu.
You got more. You got plenty of HP.
19 damage. But don't forget your armor, if you have any.
I have no armor. I am just wearing my robes and underneath, fancy dress.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that is both of the lion's actions. And Lilith, it's now your turn.
Right. I am going to spend a stamina point and use one action to make a sorcery attack, life leech, touch range. So as I imagine it's probably mauling me and chewing me up, I'm just going to grab it and hopefully make a successful sorcery attack.
Okay.
I guess that's D6 plus my flex stuff. Okay, come on, please roll a 6. That's a 6. And that's not a 10. So that is 12 to hit.
12 to hit his sorcery defense?
Mm-hmm.
You got him.
Right. Yes. So 5. So as he is chewing on me, I am sucking the life out of him using my 2 hands for 11 points of damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I am re-healed by 11 points.
I see. I say.
Yes.
As you are sucking the life out of him, the rest of you, out of the corner of your eye, mostly Siasa, since your opponent is already dead, you can see this happening. The lion sort of shrivels up, and where Layla's hands are touching, its fur sort of drains of color and turns black, and the lion drops dead.
Nice. Because I was just about to come over there.
I
like,
would have appreciated that really.
Okay.
But I am going to what's still alive here?
There is a wolf attacking Suma and a wild dog. There's a wolf attacking Suma and a wild dog attacking Bjorn.
I figured that Sumo would be very angry if I deprived her of her kill. So I am going to move out of the way behind Tsuma.
Okay. No problem. 1 second. And I'm checking something here. Okay. So you're moving behind Suma over here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll move everyone forward a little bit so we can see all of you. There. Wild dog. There. Okay. It is this hyena's turn, actually. He's coming for Bjorn here. There we go. Hyena time, buddy. You're getting attacked with D8 plus 2. Is 4 hit?
My physical is 5.
Well, he missed you, but he's only one of his actions can be an attack. He is going to instead move back away from you. He'll move to like here.
I want to say when he made that attack to Bjorn, he kind of felt his energy and just kind of went with him to help him dodge it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then next after that hyena is the wolf, who's going to attack Suma. Hold on, I gotta stack these windows so I can see two things at once here. All right. Okay, wolf attacking Suma. Does 9 hit you?
It does.
Okay. 8 damage as he bites you.
Okay. And I can subtract 3 of that because of my armor. Is that correct?
Correct. Even though your armor is nipple pasties.
Yep, exactly. Well, I've got the loin cloth thing.
Yeah, good thing that's where he bit you. He bit you right on your groin and your nipples.
Yes.
That's a very strong thing now, right there.
That's how armor works.
Here comes his second attack. This time it's definitely going to hit. It's an 11. And the damage is only 4 this time.
Okay. 6 damage.
What was I doing? Cool. So, gotta grab something from here. Back. Did you miss me? Suma, you're up.
Okay. So I roll to attack. I roll edge and then add the 4, right?
Correct. If you're using an edge weapon, it could be a melee attack or a strength-based attack. What are you attacking with?
No, I'm using my war spear, so I would be using my might. Same.
I
exactly
believe
the same.
so. It's the same anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly the same. So let's see. I got a 6. So I hit for 10. Hit for
Sorry,
10.
you're attacking the wolf, yeah?
Yeah.
6. 6 does not hit.
No, 10. Sorry.
Oh, 6 on the. Oh, that definitely hits then.
Okay, 10. And then I'm going to attack it with my war spear,
Cool.
which is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
Yeah, you take out this wolf. Where do you hit it with the spear? Are you slicing it or stabbing it?
Right under his chin.
Okay.
I go right underneath and shish kebab him.
Nice moves. As you do so, some of these other animals show up. Sort of moving into position here to attack next. Siosa, as you have sort of been standing here since you killed your wild dog, coming from the side is a bear.
Oh, nice.
Lilith, behind you is now a wolf.
Oh, lovely.
I know, right? And Suma, I'm afraid there is another bear that you didn't see
Oh, goodness.
right behind the wolf you killed.
Okay.
It's not as big as this
Strange how we're
bear.
not seeing these animals.
Well, he
Well,
probably came out
I
of the
described
shadows.
at the beginning there were like dozens and dozens of them, but it's not as big as this bear, but it has the same stats.
It's still
And
there.
Bjorn, guess what? Where is it? Where is it? Where is he? Where is he? Where's my guy? Too many things here. Ah, here we go. Bjorn. Good news. A third bear. And it's your turn.
All right. A couple things first. First thing is sense sorcery. Do I feel sorcery happening close by?
Yes, this place is crawling with it. You distinctly feel it from under your feet somewhere.
Under my feet.
Like under the ground.
Okay. And second, So as a follower of Sog, I can immediately sense and read the emotions and intent of all nearby animals. So what are their emotions and intent right now?
Flatlined in terms of emotion. Their intent is to
Flatline.
kill you. Their
Yes.
intent is to kill you. Their emotions are like a dead zone.
So do I feel like they're being commanded?
That is a reasonable hypothesis that something external is controlling them. You know that whether they are followers of Jhebbal Sog or not, animals don't behave this way. And just for the lore of it, the book kind of gives you as a player character the ability to command all animals, but lore-wise, it's animals just like humans, only some of them follow Jhebbal Sog, and it's more like you share a language with those animals that are in the same cult as you. But you know that even animals that worship Jhebbal Sog, that remember Jhebbal Sog, they don't act like this. They wouldn't just randomly attack people and then have no emotions at all about it.
Okay. If Bjorn gets a sense that they are being commanded, do I feel like he could feel out who's commanding them and if they're nearby?
That is the magic. Well, I'll say, to the best of your ability to surmise, that is the magic that you sensed from underground.
From underground.
Yeah.
Do we see an opening to get underground?
Roll me a wisdom. Wait, is that a stat? Yes, a wits.
A wits. Ten.
Okay, right here. This looks like a pit covered with sticks and leaves. Like a trap. That's the only hole you see or opening going underground. From where you're standing, but you're currently in the middle of a fight.
Would that pit go underground lead to a place like an entrance, or is it like a trap?
You have no way of knowing whether it leads anywhere. It looks like it may be an ancient well that has been turned into a trap.
Okay. All right.
And as you look around, you see also this thing. Since you did that wits check, you see this thing here, which is like a knocked over palisade with spikes on it. It strikes you as another possible environmental aid to this combat.
Mm-hmm. What, just because it has spikes on it?
Yeah, if you were, given the numbers in this system, I don't think it's terribly likely, but if you were having trouble, you could perhaps use that to your advantage in the fight. Same with the pit trap, if you wanted to lure an animal into that. There may be other environmental traps around here that you could use, or which they could use on you.
All right, well, first, as a free action, I'm going to spend 1 stamina point to use this new ability called Body of the Living Iron.
Okay, yeah.
Free action, create natural armor. The sorcerer increases his AR by 3.
Oh, yeah. What was your AR before that?
3. So now I'm
So now it's 6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
And
All right, good night, Carlos. Thanks for watching.
would it be would it be too crazy if I could go up to this bear right here and take control of him using my ability?
I am going to say,
Because it says you call a beast within medium range. She is a beast within medium range.
I'm going to have you roll a wits test And let me make this. I'm going to make it an 11.
Ooh.
A target number of 11. If you can do wits 11, I'll let you take over one of these 3 bears. The reason that it takes a test is you're competing with someone else that is mind controlling them. If you want to call a 4th bear that is not currently being controlled, you can do that with your normal ability.
But if I do this witch check, will it take away my action, or is it just to see if it works or not?
It will still cost the act. It will still. Is it 1 action or 2 to summon an animal?
2 action.
So yeah, it will still cost 2 actions because you're doing the same thing. You're just doing it harder to try and take over a bear that's already controlled or free. I think we should describe it as you're freeing this bear from mind control and asking it to aid you instead of attack you. That is harder than just calling another bear that's not being controlled.
You said 11 witch check, huh?
Yeah.
It's pretty high.
It's pretty high. Now, if you succeed, the benefit is you not only gain a bear companion, you take one of theirs away. But again, you can also just call your own bear separately, which would not take a witch check.
Okay, I think it would be better because I don't want to waste the 2 actions. I'm gonna call my own bear.
All right.
I'm
He
gonna
comes
spend-
barreling in. You see this
spend
door
10.
over here? He's going to come barreling in from this doorway, leap over this thing, and he's going to be right there.
Okay.
What do you want him to attack?
He's gonna attack the 2 closest enemies. Well,
Closest to you?
closest to me, yeah.
All right, so he's going to just be in between those 2 bears. He's the biggest bear of all.
Yeah.
They all have the
So-
same stats, so.
Let me focus on 1. So I'm gonna.
This is the one that's attacking you,
okay.
or is about to attack you. It hasn't done anything
So
yet.
yeah, let me hit the one that's attacked me.
Okay.
So it's gonna be D8. Oh man, I forgot to roll flex with the. Do I roll flex for my bear? Yeah, right.
No, the bear isn't you. You're the heroic one. The bear is just a bear.
But I'm controlling the bear though.
You're not controlling the bear. You're just having a conversation with it, and it's decided to help you.
All right. So he attacks. Ooh, that's 14 to hit, the first one.
Yeah, you got him.
And then let's see. 13 damage.
13 damage does not hit the bear's threshold. As you can see with your own bear stat right there, a bear's threshold is 14. So you've hurt him, but he's still up. You've hurt this guy.
Oh, wait. Well, because it says a bear applies a modifier +2 to all checks during combat. Does that +2 also go to damage?
No, a damage roll is not a check.
Okay. All right. Well, he's gonna attack again.
Okay.
Seven. 11 to hit,
That hits.
and then let's see if I can get more than 14.
14 or up.
I got 14.
Great. You got him.
Yeah. Okay, that's 1. So I took care of 1 bear, guys.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
Can you allow me 1 little free action, please?
What is it?
Once my bear kills that other bear, Bjorn takes his hand and puts it in the bear's blood, and then draws that symbol on his chest, the same symbol that Conan drew, and draws it on his chest. And he just yells to all the animals, We are the same. I am not your enemy.
The bear that you have called bellows in agreement with you. That we are all the same, but the other animals completely ignore it.
Okay, worth a shot. This is role playing more right here.
Yeah. Good move, but unfortunately, they're just something's wrong with them right now.
Okay, sorry that took a little long, guys. I was
No
really
problem.
trying to
No
work on
worries.
that. I was really trying
Fine.
to work on that.
Back to Siosa.
Think.
All right, that's it for my turn.
Yep, back to Siosa's turn.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna do a little dancey step and turn around and face my foe because it looks like I'm not. Or I can.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I am going to roll this d6. And I guess I'm rolling a 1.
Oh, it happens.
Oh no.
Ooh, was that a
Yeah, I just rolled a 1.
Yeah.
There went all my plans.
All right. And well, what is your modifier?
Did you roll your flex?
Isn't it still a...
What?
No. There's no critical miss in this game.
No, there is.
no critical for...
If you roll a 1, that's an automatic fail and something can happen.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
I
Is
think
there
so.
is there a table?
I don't think so.
Unless I'm remembering wrong.
You're remembering from one of the 50 other games.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure it's only the flex dice that can give you
Yeah,
like a critical success.
Yeah, the flex
Because-
die is the crit thing.
But I don't
Because
think
you
that.
should never get just the one because you're doing your stat number.
I don't
as
think
well.
that.
Because I thought I read that if you rolled the 1, you don't. It doesn't matter what your value stat is.
I'm gonna double check since 2 of you are saying it, but I don't remember that. I don't remember reading
And
that.
the only thing that could save you would be your flex die, but I rolled a 6. So,
Yeah, I don't think there's a critical miss,
but I could be mixing it up with any number of other games.
Yeah, we play so many games on this channel.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It's in a little inset box. As with
the
a check,
Winds of Fate
any
were the one.
The Winds of Fate, yeah.
Yeah, okay, see page 52 for more on this. Yeah, so it's the same with checks apparently. A 1 will always miss. Interesting. I don't think we were doing that last time.
No.
Or it didn't come up. I definitely thought that wasn't a
So
thing.
1 always misses.
1 always misses. Yeah, so you miss.
I do.
Lucky you.
But can I still spend a stamina point? Because that was an action spent still, correct?
You spent 1 action, you do have another action.
And
What are you spending a stamina point on?
wait. I already have 2 actions. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone has 2 actions unless something gives
I
you
forgot
more.
that part too. Right there.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do the second action then. And we'll try to swing at him. That's a little bit better.
All right, what do we got?
I'll roll that too. So we got a 9.
That hits.
Okay. And then 12. Yeah, 12.
You
damage.
severely harm this bear, but it does not die.
Okay, so now I'd like to spend a stamina.
Okay.
I'd
Which
like
of your
to,
abilities?
yeah, the hit and run.
Okay.
I'd like to roll away from him a bit in between those two traps or whatever they might be, kind of. Turn around and throw a throwing star at it.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack.
Let's do it. That's a 9.
That hits.
And 4. So, and this time, because of impaling throw, that's 8 damage.
You have killed it. All right. We are going to take our break right here. I know we've just circled to the top of the round, but I didn't see what time it is. We'll take our break. In 10 minutes, we'll come back, and it will be the turn of the remaining evil bear, and then Layla's. All right. Thank you, guys. We'll be back in 10. Thanks for watching, everyone.
All right.
Here we are. We're back. Welcome back. We're in the middle of a combat here. We broke in the middle of the initiative order to take our break. I see on the little number thingy we have 8 concurrent viewers on YouTube right now. 41
Ooh.
total views, which means 41 people have viewed this, but only 8 of them are still watching. Whatever. I don't have similar numbers up on my screen right now for Twitch, but I see Misery has joined us. He showed up during the break. I guess his power was out. Sorry you missed the first half. There's a lot of cool RP. If you have a chance later, I suggest you watch it. But right now we're in the middle of an animal fight. Here we have Bjorn right here. So there's a little delay on the tabletop camera from my real motions. So like, if you guys can see me in the other camera, you'll see when I lift my arm. It's like different. Like, yeah. So it's hard for me to point to things unless I remember. But this is Lalith. This is Suma. Siasa over here. This bear is Bjorn's bear. This bear is an enemy bear. And we also have an enemy wolf on the field right now. Oh, and the hyena. The hyena is still over here. So, right now, the remaining bear on the field is a bad guy bear. And he's going for Suma.
Okay.
Come on.
And he's
There
right
he is.
next to me,
Okay,
right?
he's going to roll D8 plus 7. 13 to hit you.
Yes.
Same for damage. Excuse me. 15 damage.
Ooh.
Ooh. Thank you.
Minus your AR.
-3. Okay. I'll figure it out.
The way, guys. Remember, all you gotta do is just hit these guys twice and they're down.
Yeah, but you got to hit him.
Yeah.
For his second action, he's actually going to grab you and try to shove you,
Okay.
Chris. Let's do an opposed might check, please.
Nine.
You won.
What?
Nice.
Well, we just a minute ago before break, I guess just 11 minutes ago before break, checked on the rules about rolling a 1, and it did say that on attacks as well as skill checks, a 1 is an auto fail and the bear rolled a 1.
Nice.
So you see him, he grabs you, and you can feel he's trying to push you towards this pit.
Okay.
But he fails. You outmuscle him.
Great. I like that.
Suma, you guys see Suma, this naked woman with literal like emeralds on her boobs, just standing there with a spear and a bear, but like this is not just any naked woman. The thews on this lady as she muscles up against the bear, just shoving it back. You guys
Not
know that
today.
scene? That scene from Stranger Things when the evil stepbrother stops the tentacle? It's like that.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, is it my turn to attack?
No, it's Lalith's.
Okay.
There is a wolf in front of me, and I go back, foul beast, and I try to kick it in the snout. And I'm going to use life leech again. I'm going to leech it with my foot. And I rolled a
Okay.
5. A sorcery attack, 5 plus is 11.
That's a hit.
Yes. Oh, and I did not roll high enough on my flex die. So damage for that sorcery attack is 6 plus 6 is 12. And ooh, that's a 6 on my flex die, but that's nothing either.
So you do this.
So I kick the wolf with my foot, and as I'm doing that, I'm leeching its life at the point of contact.
When you kick this wolf with your foot, first of all, what part of its body do you connect with?
The jaw.
The jaw.
Or
The
its
jaw.
snout.
Okay. You hit him in the snout. The lower jaw comes off as your foot passes through. You guys see the life in this instant of contact as Lalith kicks this thing real hard in the face. All the life from the wolf's body shoots into Lalith through its head where she makes impact. And like it's now this desiccated husk. So when you kick it, it just breaks off a piece of it. And it falls to the ground dead.
And we go, "Oh, thank you, foul beast." And I increase my life points by another 6 points. No, 11 points. So I'm
Ooh.
back to full health.
Nice.
All right. That's Lalith. This hyena now has a turn. He's going to rush at Ciosa. Hyena stats are on the other page. And you know what? Because of that direction, it's going to try and shove you into the spikes. Please roll an opposed might check. The hyena gets a 10.
Oh boy. It wouldn't have mattered. Well, I guess it could have, but I only got 6. So
I have spoken in error.
I didn't take my second action, now that I think about it.
Okay, we'll come back to you in a second. What did you get, Cielsa?
6.
6. Okay, so it is going to... I'm going to give you... I'm going to give you a grit check right now to dodge out of the way. The might check was actually incorrect. If you fail the grit check, then the might check comes into play, and you fail that
Okay.
too.
Oh my god, I rolled the same exact thing.
6 again?
Yeah.
That's not enough. He shoves you into the spikes. 6 damage.
Okay.
And you are...
I'll be like, ah!
I mean, you're not impaled to death, but you got stabbed. And there he is. Lalith, let's go back to your second action.
I shoot at the hyena with my staff longbow. But I'm not making a snake arrow. Because I don't
Okay.
have it. So that is an edge attack, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
ooh, 6.
Hit.
Oh, nice.
Hyenas not like bears.
Damage, that is a d8. That is a 7 plus 1 is 7 plus 11, 12 points of damage on the hyena.
Okay, so this hyena jumps from here all the way over to shove Ciosa into the spikes, and no sooner has it done so than an arrow pierces it right through the neck, and it drops dead.
Sorry, darling, I had to string my bow.
Thanks, Lalith!
All right. Oh, you've already slain this wolf that I still have on the initiative. Suma, you're up. There is one bear left that is against you.
I got a 7.
That, I think that's a hit. Hold on. Yeah, I'll call that a hit. Yeah. There's a range.
Okay.
7's in the range. You hit him.
And as one of my I'm gonna do this whole action thing, so I'm gonna move so I can use my bow since it's a higher damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just slither past him, and then I'm going to. Let's see. I got 8 damage. No, 9 damage. Sorry, 9 damage.
Okay, you've shot him, not killed him.
Okay. Well, since I moved, that's 2 actions.
Yep. Bjorn, you're up.
Stamina, though, is the stamina that's free?
If it doesn't say that it takes an action, then it's free.
Okay, then I'm going to use 1 stamina to get 5 life points back.
Great. Bjorn, you and your bear may now act.
Man. How many animals are left?
Just this one. Your friends have killed all the others. It's a smaller bear. Actually, I'm going to swap it out for this mini, just so it's slightly more even match.
All right. Well, first on my turn, I'm gonna heal myself.
All right.
Heal myself, which cost me 2 actions, unlike Yuri's healing action.
Or Suma's no action heal.
You don't know what I had to go through to learn that spell, Bjorn.
Oh wait, I moved you over as though you were
I
attacking,
just
but you're
make it
healing.
Look easy.
So I use 2 actions to regenerate life points equal to the sorcerer's wit die. So
Okay.
my wit
So
die
roll
is
the-
6.
So roll that, and you took Hardy, which gives you an extra +2. And
well, yeah. So Hardy gets me another +2. And I get +2 by default.
because of your origin,
Yeah, plus my origin.
so
So it's
+4
4.
to whatever's on the die.
And I just rolled 3 on the die. So
Great, 7
so I get
points.
7 points back.
All right,
And then
Barry the second.
and then Bear is gonna attack the bear twice. And his name is Barry.
They're all named Barry.
Bear attack. First attack is. I get the +2 to the attack, right? Because the bear says a bear applies a modifier +2 to all checks during a contest.
No, I'm interpreting that as not including attack rolls. Because I feel like it would just be included, right? If they wanted it to be literally everything, it would just be 9 in might. So I gave my bears a +2, like when they tried to push Suma into the hole. I gave him a +2 for that might check, but not for attacks.
Okay. Well, this first attack is 13 to hit.
See, you didn't need the +2 anyway. Yeah, that hits. That hits a lot. That like hits and a half.
Okay. And
Yeah.
now damage. Yeah. 10 damage.
Okay, doesn't hit the threshold, but you've hurt this bear pretty bad. Slapped him upside the head.
And then next attack. 11 to hit.
Hits.
And then damage.
Damage irrelevant, but let's roll it
Yeah.
anyway.
8 damage.
8 damage. Killed the bear. You guys have slain all of these animals. And you are remain in this space. So nobody needed it or found it. You guys just basically stood here and exchanged blows. Oh, you can get up now, see how
Like a real Conan story.
Yeah. But the other thing that you could have done was come over here and pull this vine, and then the debris would have fallen on an animal.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So all this stuff is in the adventure, but like even reading it, I was like, because when I was reading this, we'd already played last week. I was like, they're gonna just wipe the floor with these animals. Like this is insane. I actually doubled it. The second round of animals is not written.
Nice.
Yeah, so obviously you guys just destroyed these creatures. Now that they are gone, you are able to continue exploring the ruins. Is there anything you'd like to do before you move on from here?
I mean, I would like to. Bjorn would like to put his hand on one of the animals that was slain and try to figure out where it was being controlled from.
Okay. So putting your hand to the floor as you use your sense sorcery, as I said, you do sense that it's coming from underground somewhere. You're in this temple, and there are a lot of like there's an arch right here, and where your bear entered from, like there's another doorway. Ignore that star projector. And also previously you noticed this covered over well. So there are potential exits from this place to either get into the temple or go down into what may be an underground section of the temple. You guys will need to explore to find that. But you do know for sure that this sorcery is coming from below you. Oh, also Barry heads off to go back to hibernating.
Are there tracks anywhere that I can follow to maybe lead to an entrance?
So there's tracks everywhere. This place is crawling with these weird animals. You saw dozens of them. But if you roll me, because there's so many, I'm gonna set this at an extreme difficulty of 13. If you can do a wits check of 13, which I don't know if that's even possible with your stat, you tell me. But if you can do it, then you can find the correct route.
Because I have a D6 and my value is 5. So
okay.
The highest I can get is 11.
Okay, so you can't do it instantly. You will have to explore and look around some more.
I have whispers in the darkness, so I'm able to hear through walls or other similar obstructions, and I'm able to listen in on specific sounds or conversations that others would otherwise be unable to decipher. Do I hear any sounds or noise or conversations in any particular direction?
So you hear no sounds, as has been mentioned a couple of times. I mean, you hear normal sounds of being outdoors in the world, minus any animal-generated sounds. As has been mentioned a couple of times, these animals are doing everything in silence. There's no vocalizing of any kind coming from any of the animals around here. But you are able to close your eyes and listen. And even though there is no vocalizing, you are able to hear the sounds of creatures moving around, of claws and paws and fur brushing on stone and dirt. Very, very soft, very, very quiet sound. For others, completely drowned out by the sounds of like wind in the leaves and things like that. But as you close your eyes and concentrate, it leads you over to this well.
And what's covering it? Is it easy to lift off?
Yep. It's just sticks and leaves. It's like a rudimentary pit trap.
I look over at Suma and Bjorn.
Are we headed down a well then? As I pull out my rope and hook.
Well, we gotta make sure it's not a trap. Yeah, we gotta make sure there's no
So yeah.
spikes down there.
So I'm gonna step back with my war spear. It's pretty long. I use it as a walking stick, and I'm gonna move a lot of that debris with just my spear.
Okay. Yeah. And
And if nothing happens, then I'm going to scooch up forward and look into the pit.
yeah, so looking into the pit, it's pretty dark here, as I described. Even in broad daylight, the forest is so thick. There's a little bit of a clearing here where the temple has not allowed trees to grow, but it's still pretty dim. And because of that, the light doesn't reach very far down the well. But you see enough to be pretty sure there's no spikes down there.
So I'm just going to wave everybody over and say, hey, can anyone help me see farther into this pit? Do you have any lights or spells that can illuminate?
Actually,
I caught at this point and go, I could see perfectly in low light conditions and make out shapes and navigate perfectly in darkness.
So I'm going to turn and scowl at you and say, look in the hole, wizard.
Sorceress, my dear, sorceress. Step aside, my dear. And I look through. What do I see?
You see 4 rats playing poker. No, you see a hole. It goes down some 40 feet into the ground and ends at some earth. It looks like there's a tunnel going off in 2 directions at the bottom.
I believe this might be an entranceway to where we might go. I did hear some pitter-patter down this well. Although there are 2 other entrances we might explore. What say
Is
you all?
there above ground temple here?
It's all in ruins. It's the walls and such that you see around you.
Okay, so there's no like staircase or stair.
Not that you guys have found, no. It does look like what Layla sees down here. It does look like, I mean, I said dirt, but it looks like dirt on stone. It looks like there is a hallway down there.
Gotcha.
Well, into darkness shall we go once more?
Yeah.
How do you suppose we get down there?
Is there a sturdy place to place a hook? 'Cause
Yeah,
are
there's
all
there's stuff all around here. You could move it if you need to, or maybe attach to this rock.
Because
You
I
can.
have 50 feet of rope attached to a hook, and we can go down easy that way. Yes, you can fly?
GM, I have a question.
Yep.
Are there any like snakes or other small animals near this well?
Sure. There's none in sight, but you could call some.
Well, no, I just want to say if they're just there.
Lord, I do not appreciate this opportunity to bully me.
There's
It's my
snakes.
fear of snakes.
There are no snakes right around here. No. Once you
No,
get down in there, who knows?
All right. All right. Well, let's go then.
Okay. So you guys go down the well. Let me turn that off. There we go. You guys are able to get down the well easily, and you probably do one of these things and get the rope down. And you start to explore this temple. It's this old temple built when the world was young. It seems, as you look at it, especially you, Bjorn, who perhaps you're more open to this kind of idea than the others, it seems like the temple was not built by human hands, that something else built this, put the stones together. Those of you who are not Bjorn are discomforted by the odd architecture that you see here. The tunnels are not all the same size. Some of them would not fit humans at all. Some of them are way too big. As you look around, you also see just joints in the masonry that could not have been accomplished by humans. Either the blocks are too heavy or the detail is too intricate. this stuff was assembled by hands not human. As you pass through, you find a great tree pushing upward from the middle of one of these big rooms that you come across. It's forced itself through the floor of the temple. It's reaching up, trying to find some route to the sky. And when you get past it, the temple suddenly changes. The angles are not as they should be. The stone itself seems wrong, like it's reflecting the light in patterns that taunt the eye. You start to feel a pressure on your mind, even you, Bjorn, as you move through this place, that there is something here that is not natural, something that is not right or shouldn't be in the world. You see light reflecting in patterns that they're like shapes that you don't know. If you think about them too hard.
What is this evil that I feel? And I'll look at Bjorn.
Yeah, can I get an idea of what's causing this?
Yeah, you can clearly sense where it's coming from, but I'll ask you for a whiz check. I'll set this at 6 to try and figure out the exact nature of it.
Let's see. 9.
Yeah. There is a presence here that is alien to this world.
Alien?
Something, I would say, Bjorn, that you recognize it as something that is older than the world. It may be perhaps more correct to say the world is alien to it.
Does it feel different from Sog?
I think as you ask that question, you have to consider the possibility that it is Jhebbal Sog, that you are experiencing what it might have been like to feel his power when the world was young and he was everywhere and all beings worshipped him, which has not been the case for millennia. Eons and eons since Jhebbal Sog was something that would have been considered native to this world. He is now alien. And that is why it feels strange to you. It feels like something from outside pushing in, even though you know, Bjorn, that Jhebbal Sog was here at the creation. It still nonetheless feels like something from outside. But you guys continue to travel through this place. The stone floor beneath you gives way to jade tiling. And as you step across this, the creatures that you see carved into the wall, they're in bas relief on the wall, they start to shift, watching you, following you. You draw deeper into the temple. There's this thick mist that starts to seep from somewhere into the area. It starts to fill the corridors with this pinkish miasma with a sickly sweet smell. And something in the mist moves.
Crom, it's moving.
I need all of you to roll a grit check, DC 10.
Grit check.
Oh boy.
DC 10. Okay.
DC 10.
Is this a contest?
No, it's difficulty 10.
I rolled a 6.
I got
A
6
4
too.
is a 10.
I got a
I
6.
made it.
I got a
I
6.
only got 6.
Well, I got 6
Wait.
on a die. And so I get 11 total. 11.
Yeah, just tell me your totals. I don't care what you got on the die. Who passed? 10 or higher? Yuri and Alan. Okay. Or Bjorn and Lilith. Yeah. So you guys are not affected. Siasa and Suma, you start to see hideous animals lurching out of the darkness. You see the carvings on the wall start to recite demonic poetry at you. It is real weird in here. Lilith and Bjorn, what you see is Suma and Siasa acting drunk. Scared drunk, like not even drunk, like having a bad trip on something. And you can feel it a little bit. I think you both probably figure out without too much trouble that it is this mist that is doing it. It's hallucinogenic. But Siasa and Suma, you guys are high.
Hi.
Great.
You're hallucinating dangerous animals attacking you from the walls, from the mist, from everywhere. So I'm going to have you actually. I'm going to turn this over to you guys. Siasa, tell me what it is you see in this mist.
Like Siasa sees a large snake. She knows Layla's scared of snakes, but hasn't mentioned that she too is also scared of snakes. So she sees a large snake and other snakes, and she's pulled out her stiletto and instead of a smarter weapon. And is like, get back, it's snakes. Get these snakes out of here. And just kind of leaping about and being a freak.
Okay, Suma, what is it that you see?
Yeah.
What do you see?
I am going to see something that is a combination of like lizard and bird and something completely unknown to me. And I'm going to go up against with my back against the wall and crouch like a wild animal, and I've got my war spear ready. And I'm hissing. I'm like,
Nice.
Okay, I need Bjorn and Lilith to roll me an edge check to get out of the way of Siasa and Suma's self-defense.
Edge check.
Yeah, you guys. And then, actually, yeah, edge check.
Roll an 8.
I'll call it DC 10 or
Wow.
difficulty 10.
Damn.
Because these are heroic characters like yourselves, and if they catch you off guard, they might hit you.
Is it too late for me to activate my my iron body?
No, you can do that.
Okay. I'll spend a stamina point, another one, to activate my iron body. And I only rolled a 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 on the edge. I missed.
Okay. So I am going to have you guys go in order. Siasa, you're attacking Bjorn, and Suma, you're attacking Lilith. I have my son calling me. I'll be right back. But you guys can do that without me, because there's no NPCs in the fight.
Sorry, I gotta get something off there we go. 10 to hit.
On who?
You?
On me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. My physical's
Okay.
on 5.
Well, you're lucky I drew my stiletto. It's a D4. 2.
All right. But right now I have.
So you get to soak some of that, right?
Well,
But
yeah,
you have
because
armor, right?
yeah. Right now, I have my AR is 6, so I take
You
no
soaked
damage.
all of it.
Yeah.
Are we taking 2 turns or 1?
Oh right, I guess normal, so 2 actions, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that again.
All right, who's dead?
Well, she's doing 2 actions on me.
Cool.
11 to hit.
Yeah.
Take that, Bjorn.
So they attack and they have initiative against us? Man.
Well, I gave you guys the edge checks to see if you could move out of range.
Yeah, I know.
And a 2 again. So you
Nope.
just soak it.
I suck it.
So
All right.
Okay, and then
So this is just like crazed flailing of weapons.
What did you roll?
10 to hit.
That hits?
All right. 9. Attacking you with my war spear.
A Jhebbal sucks hairy balls.
Oh, I also got 10, so I'm going to take a stamina.
Oh, 10 on the flex.
Yep.
Cool.
And then I'm going to roll again. And I got 6 to hit.
That just meets my physical defense.
Okay. 7 damage.
All right. Damn it! I'm at 18. I'm like
Back,
a
beast,
half
back.
now.
I'm going to hiss at you and scream at you and tell you to get back, beast. Get back to hell where you came from.
Damn it!
So,
Now, Lilith and Bjorn, what do you want to do in this situation? You have the opportunity here.
Well, we both realize that they are underneath. We both know why they're doing this, right?
Yes. And I'm going to say, since they got these attacks on you, that you guys go before them in the order now. So Bjorn and Lilith, whichever order the two of you want, it's your turn.
Would my healing cure them?
Give me a wits check on that.
That is going to be 8.
So, no, it would not. But you think that what will help them is just getting them away from this mist. You can try a number of ways to either get. You can either try and get them out of it or get it away from them. And you can tell me if you have any ideas about how.
Well, do I see where the mist is coming from?
No.
I
So-
could navigate in pitch darkness. Can I easily see a way out through this mist?
It is not obstructing vision. You can all see. There's
Do we
corridors and
Do we see a
tunnels.
doorway in the distance or whatever?
Sure. There are archways and leading into adjacent rooms and tunnels coming off. But you guys have been in the mist for a couple of corners, a couple of turns. It doesn't seem to have a single source, or at least not one that you can see. It may be coming from somewhere that you haven't found yet, or it may be coming from like tiny holes everywhere.
I mean, maybe we could run away and hope that they run after us. And hope that we get to a spot that.
I
doesn't
was
have the
thinking
mist.
of like sort of like poking them and prodding them so they would back out of the way.
No, but we're in the mist right now. We can't get out of it unless we find a way out, right?
Well, it would be not too hard for you to go back the way you came, but that wouldn't get you anywhere except back where you came from.
Yeah.
So your idea to run through and try to find the other side is possibly an option.
Yeah, I kind of want to run and just hope that they follow us. I hope that we find a spot with no miss. That's what I'm thinking. Lilith, what do you think?
Is it possible we could wrap like a rope around them, or would that probably be too difficult?
This is gonna be so hard to fucking hold them down. We got like a warrior chick, and like it's just,
Yeah, I'm
she killed me
literally
halfway.
dancing around with my stiletto. I mean, you
Yeah,
really
and
don't have
if I
to
summon
first.
an animal, that's just gonna make them even worse. Like,
I'm bleeding out at this
I'm
point.
growling and cursing and spitting.
hold on.
I wonder if there's a way to just knock them out.
No, we can't. We can't. Getting them that low is not going to be easy at all. I say we make a run for it.
All right, I don't have a.
So yeah, I'm gonna say we make a run for it, but I say to you, close your eyes for a second. And I do. Bjorn puts his hands in front of him, and he does like this, and you see a light come out from his head, and then it goes, whoosh, and he does a lotus flash. I spend
A lotus flash. Read me that description, please.
I spend 1 stamina point, use an action to cause a blinding flash. All enemy characters with a medium rates are reduced to initiative 1 until the end of their next turn. So we're gonna get a head start.
Ah, gosh. Hold on a second. This is doing something you don't know about.
The spell can also be used to illuminate a large area for a brief moment.
Yeah. Please roll me. I'm gonna make this. What is your wits score and die?
My wit value is 5, and my die is D6.
I'm gonna make this a moderate check. Give me an 8 on that.
I got exactly 8, 5, 3.
As you are going to cast your lotus flash, just as you're about to do it, you think you feel danger in the air as you're about to cast it. Do you continue to
I feel danger.
cast the spell anyway? You have the opportunity here. You don't know the source of the danger, but casting this spell is dangerous. Do you continue or not?
Is it like dangerous? Like I'm gonna die if I cast it? Do I feel like death coming?
You feel that the spell itself is going to cause the danger. You don't know if it's deathly danger, if it's just harm, if it's something you might be able to avoid. You have no idea.
Is this like a spider sense kind of danger?
It literally, what you're feeling is a pushback. You only have a split second. You don't have time to think about it. But what you're feeling is a pushback on the energy of the spell.
Okay. All right. I say, okay, I'm gonna stop it. I'm not gonna cast it then.
Okay. In that case, no, you just did a witch check. So that witch check was to sense it. Mm-hmm. Now that you have a second to think about it, you realize what you felt. This mist is flammable.
Ah.
Oh, shit. Jeez.
Heroes flambe.
Yeah.
Well, now I want to get out of it even more. So, yeah, I say to you, Lilith, wait. I just realized that this mist can explode at any second with a good spark. Never mind.
My case, Bjorn. And I go, you foolish companions, come and chase us.
Yeah, and I say, your mother was a whore, and I run.
Wait, Lilith, roll me a witch check as well.
But my mother was a whore.
How did he know?
That's
That
what they
is
told
Who
a
told you?
10.
You got a 10 on your wits?
Yeah.
Okay. So Bjorn's plan and yours initially was to try and run until you get out of the mist on the other side.
Yeah.
Now that you know the mist is flammable, I think it occurs to you that you could more easily get back to the way you entered the mist. And if you did that, you could then ignite it, which would clear it out.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
but our friends would be in the mist.
Not if they follow us
Not
back.
if they chase you out.
Yeah,
Right.
now if they follow us back, yeah.
Bjorn, I think this mist, if we just get out back the way we came in, and hopefully our companions follow us, we could just set it aflame.
That's a lot smarter than what I was thinking. This is why you're here, Layla.
This is why it just came, a voice in my head.
Well, that's a pretty unique god you have there. But let's go.
It was the voice of Conan.
It was very deep and grumbly, not my usual tone.
But yeah, catch us if you can, suckers. We run backwards. Yeah.
You
So
know
do
what I'm
we-
going
Alright.
to do to make them at least I'm going to and I use my illusory shadows to sort of drive both Suma and Thiosa towards me and Bjorn.
Great.
So I make like shadow animals or shadows to like heighten their fear and make them go towards us, back towards the entrance.
You know what? Do a sorcery attack on Siosa and Suma. Do one roll and see if it hits their sorcery defense.
That's a straight up 6. 6 plus
Nice.
6 is a 12. Does that hit your sorceries?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's a 7. So
Okay, yeah, so this thing works. She creates these shadow animals in the mist, which your hallucinatory state amplifies into these horrifying monsters, and they chase you out of the mist. And after you've been out for a few seconds, things start to clear up for you.
Yeah, and as soon as I get out of the mist, I light something and I throw it into the mist.
So what you see happen, you're glad you weren't standing in it. From what it looks like, it wouldn't have killed you, but it would definitely have singed you. The fire spreads through the hallways as far as you can see, around all the corners you can see, and the mist is just sort of like gone. You see like just little embers floating to the ground in the hallway for a second, and then it's over.
And as my head clears, I'm gonna grab my head and curl myself into a ball.
I haven't had a hangover like this in ages.
Wow.
I've not been bled by a companion like this in ages.
Me?
Not you, the other one.
Oh,
Did I
What did
hit
I do?
you? Did you see the beast?
You stuck me like people stick a boar after a hunt.
Oh,
were un-
I'm
you were
so
the-
sorry.
You were under the influence of that mist.
You should have seen the beast. It was not bird nor lizard. It was huge. It had wings. It had a nasty serpent tongue.
Yes, I have
serpents.
quite
There were
bright
definitely serpents.
personality.
All right.
Well, now that the mist is clear, let's go back and see what was causing all this.
You guys continue through the tunnels past where the mist was. What is your marching order?
I think now, since I'm recovering, I'm going to be in the back. Normally, I would take lead, but because I'm disoriented, I think I'll be in the back.
I'm not going to be anywhere near the next season, just in case. So maybe I'm like second, but not in the lead.
Okay.
Uh,
Your second, Lilith?
Did anyone call first?
No one's called first.
Oh, I'll do first if nobody else wants it.
I guess I'll be in front of Layla.
So Layla's third.
Sure.
All right. It starts to get darker in the tunnels. There was a little bit of glow from openings above you, including the one you came down through. There's also been some bioluminescence in the jade floor. And the mist itself was a little glowy. But as you pass now into this hallway, all the light sources are behind you, and it starts to get pretty dark. Layla, you said you were going second, but Bjorn said he was going second. So who's going second?
Actually, if it's getting darker, I'll probably move to the front unless anyone else has the gift of the night.
No. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Go for it.
All right. So you guys are making good decisions there, because if anyone else had been in front, there would have been a check to avoid stepping off the edge of a cliff into darkness, into
Oh boy.
bottomlessness.
Nice.
It's now so dark that even Lalith, you're having trouble seeing too far down from here. But it is an open void. You guys are already underground, and now there's what looks like a bottomless pit. And as you have passed the mist in its grasping tendrils, there's nothing. You hear a sound from below, like a scraping sound, like lots of it. It's like a harsh, keening sound, like metal on metal is what it is. But lots of, like, very, very quiet and lots of them. There's only one way down from here. You have to just climb.
Okay.
Climb down this
Hole.
Well,
you
hole.
you can see that.
You guys said you had rope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She also had a rope. I don't know if anyone else did.
No, Siosa does.
Am I the only one?
Yeah.
I always make sure I have rope.
Light eventually.
You know what? Now that my head clears, I have a torch.
That would have been so much more handy earlier, my dear.
It changes a little. The light is higher. You guys can see a little further, especially Lalith. Still pretty dark down there.
How deep does it look, or how high?
Give me a wits check. You're going to get different information depending on how high you roll. Actually, everyone give me a wits check.
That is a 9.
Okay. Tell me if anyone beats 9.
Oh, all of us?
Yep.
Oh, I don't think I can. Let's see.
Nah.
No, I got 9 as well.
9 is the highest?
I got 7.
So, looking down, you can't see the floor at the bottom, but you are able to see one thing, or I should say many things. A series of holes bored into the cliffside, which could potentially provide an easy route climbing down, handholds and footholds, which is like a lot of little holes in the cliffside.
Are they handholds, or are they like insect holes?
What is a handhold exactly? What is a handhold but a thing you can hold with your hand?
Yeah.
Right.
Does it look man-made or just
Hey guys, the check was the check. It was
very
9.
well?
That's what you know. Any other questions you ask me? You
Do
don't
I
know the
sense
answer.
anything coming from these holes?
What?
Using my
Wholeness.
whispers in darkness. Do I hear the pitter-patter of like wings buzzing? Or
Wings
Or-
buzzing.
The sounds that you were hearing, the little scraping sounds,
Mhm.
this I will give you because it's not something the witch check would have revealed anyway. That sound is coming from the holes. All of them.
From what we can see on the edges where we're about to climb, hopefully with the rope, are all the holes completely encompassing the hole, or are they just on one section? You said they were everywhere, right?
So what you're standing on, it's not like a pit that's round. As far as you can see, you're on the top of a cliff. It just happens to be underground. As far as you can see in your torchlight, and Layla can see a little beyond the torchlight, there are these holes.
That are making sounds, my dears.
I think we should put the rope somewhere not over these holes if possible. I don't think we should use them as handholds. And I'll go first. I'll put a torch in my mouth and I'll go down first.
Okay.
All right.
Who's going next?
Probably the one with dark sight or whatever.
Yeah. I was gonna let Leia go next. Yeah.
And after Lilith?
I'll go after Leia.
And then Siasa, you guys start climbing down this rope. Roll initiative.
I knew it.
On a rope.
On the rope.
Yeah, rope initiative, they call it.
Rope initiative.
Oh wait.
10.
Oh.
Man. I rolled 7.
I got an 8.
I got 9.
Oh, you guys went right in a row.
Finally got a good edge check. 9.
So Suma got the 8, and Siasa got the 7, right?
Correct.
Okay. So you guys go 10, 9, 8, 7. And the spiders also got a 7.
Gross.
Burn them.
Regular spiders or giant spiders?
You haven't seen any spiders yet.
Okay, all right.
Who said anything about spiders?
The voice in my
We have
head.
voices in our head.
May I say, spiders are almost as bad as snakes.
So as you guys are climbing down the rope, it doesn't happen right away. It's as the light goes over the edge of the cliff and starts shining into some of these holes, and your feet start making noise on the wall climbing down. These holes are, every couple of feet. And, it's not like a perfect grid, but there's a lot of them. After you guys are all on the rope and have started down, you start to see the spiders coming out of their holes, and you are very glad you're not using these holes as handholds. However, your feet are still in the wall, and possibly other parts of you are bumping the wall as you go down. The spiders are coming for you. Lilith, your turn.
I am
It's a
going
swarm.
to cast Chilling Presence. So I'm able to dramatically lower the temperature in my immediate area. I can't cause water to freeze, but it will be noticeably uncomfortable for these wee living creatures.
Okay, you're all very uncomfortable, and so are the spiders.
And then, yes, you're welcome. And then I'm going to use my second action to wait.
I don't think the chilling presence thing takes an action, does it?
Oh, does it? Okay, then I'm going to take one action to go down the rope as fast as I can.
Okay.
Does that take one
So-
action or 2 actions?
Well, Suma was in front of you, so you can only go as fast as her.
If I drop, how high is the drop?
You don't know that yet. You haven't seen the bottom.
And we don't know how. Okay, so we don't know how far away it is.
Give me a second before you go down. I'll help you.
You heard him.
Nope.
And it's Bjorn next, but let me know when you are done doing your things.
You know what? I'm going to just use my action to defend and focus on defense. so that I'll
Okay.
get a +2 physical defense until my next turn.
Outstanding. Yeah, Bjorn, you're up.
I first Iron Spirit to get my
Cool.
AR up. That's one. And then everyone close your eyes. Oh, well, actually, you don't have to. It's only enemies. Lotus Flash. And so
And then that puts them all on the last initiative. They were on the last initiative anyway.
yes, but now we see the entire area for a brief.
Oh,
moment.
you're right.
Mhm.
So when you get to the bottom of your rope, which it was a 60-foot rope, is that right? Or 50?
If 50.
Okay. When you get to the bottom of the rope, there is an additional 20-foot drop to the ground.
So we still have to climb.
I mean,
Yep.
20 feet. It's not that far, right?
Depends
should
on what's
probably
at the
still
bottom.
climb.
Is there water at the bottom? Sure.
No,
not
it's
bad,
stone.
But that's stone. That's bad.
If I had to
Alright.
use those handholds, after all.
All right, well, but at least you know that it's just 20 feet more.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Wish I could fly.
All right. Bjorn, are you doing anything else on your turn or just moving down the rope?
Those are my two actions. The wait, no. Oh no, wait, no. The free action. No, that.
You did
oh,
Lotus
y-
Flash.
Sorry. The living armor was a free action, and then I did the Lotus Flash. And now for my last action. Can I do an action and then move, or do I have to?
No,
move
moving
with
is an
that?
action.
Moving is action, so I'm just going to move down as fast as I can.
Okay. Suma.
Okay, so I'm obviously at the end of the rope, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move down the rope as quickly as I can with the torch still in my mouth, and I want to get down. How far can I move? It's only 20 feet. Can I move the 20 feet? I mean, I'm
Well, it's a 50-foot rope.
right.
So you got to get to the bottom of the rope and then to the 20 feet down.
Okay, so I'm gonna go at least to the bottom of the rope,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna. Ooh, I don't want to grab the holds because there's yuckies, but I'm gonna I'm gonna do that with my movement. I'm gonna try to grab. I'm sure I'm pretty good at climbing, so I'm going to try to get my way down with my movements.
Okay. On this turn, you can get to the bottom of the rope and start climbing the wall to get down.
Perfect.
Or if you wish, you may let go and just take whatever fall
I'm
damage
not gonna
is.
fall 20 feet. No.
Okay.
Because knowing my rolls tonight, I'll probably break an ankle, and then you guys will be responsible to carry me out.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna try to climb down. I'm gonna swing to the closest handhold and try to work my way down.
Okay. Give me a difficulty 8 edge check.
I got a 10 on my flex, but I got a 1 on my. Well, yeah, I rolled a 1. But I got
Okay.
a 10 on
That
my-
one will cause you to fall unless you spend your flex to make it a success.
I also have Pantherish, which
What's that
I
do?
can spend 1 stamina and re-roll a failed check.
Okay, it's better to spend the flex to auto succeed because
Then
if you
I'll
spend a stamina, you could still re-roll and fail.
Yep, so that's what I'll do. I will auto succeed.
Yeah, cool. You succeed. The
Cool.
fall damage is 1d12, by the way. No matter where you fall from.
If I fall to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll wait. I'll swing to the closest handhold first.
All right, and then the spiders start trying to get onto your hands, but it's not their turn yet. See, also you're up.
I'm the last one down the rope. Do I have any movement available to me? Downwards.
We're kind of abstracting that, I guess. Yes, everyone's in front of you, but they also all move down, so you have some movement down, yes.
Okay. So what I would like to do is set aside one of my actions as a defense
Okay.
and move for the other one. for right
Sounds
now.
good. All right, no roll necessary. You can do both of those things. Now it is the spider's turn. And that defense, it gives you a +3 to your AR. Is that what it is?
2, I think. Yeah.
Or +2? Okay.
I think it's +2.
Yes, it's 2. I have it on my sheet.
Great. It should be on here. Oh, it is on here. Yeah, it's +2. Okay. Cool. Well, you're each getting a spider swarm. They can take 3 actions per turn each, but oh my gosh, my head's breaking the frame. They can take 3 actions per turn each, but they can only do 1 attack. So the other 2 are moves. They automatically pass climbing checks, and they completely ignore AR.
Oh, yeah?
The ability is called 1,000 Tiny Teeth.
How big
Damage
are they?
they're tiny spiders, but they're swarms of them.
Okay, and do I recognize what kind they are?
Sure, they're
Poisonous?
Bosonian bite spiders. No, they're not poisonous. Oh, yes, they're venomous.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah, it's actually called
Can I
venomous
eat them?
bite. But can you eat them? You could eat them.
I would assume Sumo would eat spiders.
Yeah, you could eat them. They're, that's the rule. If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. If you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. They're venomous. You can eat them.
Last resort.
Yeah. So I'll just go down the line here. Yeah. As a swarm, the first one is attacking Suma. Complete fail. Then it was Lilith next on the rope, I believe. That's a 3 to hit you. Then Bjorn. How about 5?
So my physical defense is 5. Is it meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
The damage is going to be 1d6 plus 4. It's 8 total, and it bypasses your armor. Because they're just tiny little guys, and they're getting in all the little cracks.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
And Siasa whiffed that as well. So Bjorn's the only one that actually got bit on this round, and now we're back to Lilith.
So these are in touch range, right?
Yeah, they're crawling all over you.
So I am just going to. What should I do? We're still on the rope.
Everyone except Suma is still on the rope. You're next in line down the rope.
Okay. I am going to get my cloak and just sort of like, no. You know what? I'm just going to try to punch some of them away, and I'm going to use spend a stamina point to life leech them.
Cool. Roll the attack.
Shoot, I failed that. Rolled a 1.
You did indeed fail that.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my other actions just to get down the rope.
Okay. At this point, I need an edge check from you.
That is a 6.
you are going to fall.
Oh, spiders in my brassiere.
I've been looking forward to rolling this d12. That's an 11 damage to you.
Oh, no.
And of course, it bypasses your armor because you're falling.
Yep. I don't have any armor anyway, so I'm at 7 hit points. I mean, life points.
Yeah.
I'm
giving
bad, y'all.
I'm giving you guys a break on the difficulty for this check because of the rope. It's supposed to be 10 if you're just climbing the wall without the rope. But I made it 8 for you guys, but Layla still failed that. Bjorn, you're next. Oh, no, you're not. Yeah, you are. Bjorn's next. Both on the rope and in the initiative.
Is there a way I can get down the rope without falling? Get down to the floor without falling?
If you can pass an edge check difficulty 8, you can get all the way to the bottom of the rope and onto the wall like Suma is. At that point, it will require a second edge check difficulty 10 to get to the ground without falling.
Second extra shift to get to the ground without falling.
Because at that point, you'll be climbing the wall without a rope. And there's spiders on the wall. You're getting a 2-point break on the first half because of the rope.
Dang, these 2 actions.
You can spin them both on movement.
Yeah.
You only have to do the edge check once.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do movement.
Okay, give me that edge check. There's spiders crawling all over you. That's why this is hard. Without that, you guys could climb this easy.
6.
Cool, you fall off the rope. I'm sorry, bud. I rolled max damage on you. It's 12.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Are you still alive?
Yes.
Okay. That'll end your turn. You fall to the ground and hit hard. Siasa, you're up.
Okay.
You're the last one on the rope. And only you and Suma have not fallen so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have something crazy to try on the spiders, which I don't imagine you do without any magic, your best move is just to try and climb down.
Yeah, I was just going to see if I can just use all my moves to get completely down the rope.
You can, but it will take the check.
Right. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's the edge.
Yep.
Nine.
9 passes the 8 that I gave you. You get to the end of the rope. For your second movement, you're now on the wall.
Okay.
It's now 10 to get off the wall safely.
Okay, to finish up and get down off the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. One moment, let me roll this d10 real quick. And nope, nothing. Okay. It's not gonna happen. That I rolled a 2, so that's 7. No. Nope. I fall.
5 damage. Suma,
5?
you were... Yeah, 5. Suma, you're muted.
I'm gonna roll. Go
Okay.
down.
Edge check, difficulty 10.
Yeah, there's not even a way. 10 would be my max. Nope. 6, 7, 8. Wait! I got a 10.
You got a 10.
But I got a 10.
So You guys all just fall off the ropes. He also gets to the wall and falls off of that. There's spiders everywhere. You guys are like bruised, rolling around on the ground, wind knocked out of you, being bitten, probably going, oh, spiders! And Suma's just like poop, poop, poop.
Just
At
as
the
tall
bottom.
as could be.
Just
Like,
Like,
but you guys
Okay,
are
so
off the
what's
wall.
the-
Spider threat passed.
so they leave us as soon as we get on the bottom?
You can brush them off, but you're not crawling around on their home anymore, so they're not going to keep chasing you.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll brush them off, blow them out of my nose.
Can I heal myself?
Yeah,
I need a
yeah.
recovery because I'm down to 7 hit points.
Oh, it's just like home, I say.
Yeah.
yeah, I bet you had a great time.
So yeah, a recovery is something you can do basically anytime that you're not actively in combat. You just take a minute to like patch up the wounds, take a drink, catch your breath, and you each regain up to half of your max life points.
Up to half. So if
Yeah.
I have... Okay.
Do we also recover stamina points?
Yeah, you get 1 stamina point for a recovery.
So if I have seven life points, and then I would add my 50% of my max to those 7?
Yeah. So what's your max?
34.
Yeah, so it's, what is that, 17?
Yeah.
Plus whatever you had.
How much
Oh.
time do we need to take
That's-
this rest?
It is a very short amount of time if you need it to be. It's not like a short rest in D&D where like you need a full hour. It's literally just however long it takes you to like take a breather, bandage a wound, and move on.
Okay. Looks like... Yeah, because it's half of my max HP, right?
Yeah, this is what I was saying. This is a very like high-powered system for
I'm back at the
players.
top, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back up to full again, yeah.
By
Yeah.
the way, for adding our stat roll to the damage, it only accounts for melee. For range attacks, you don't add your damage stat.
Thank you. Well, we've been doing like
Uh-huh.
90% melee attacks anyway, I think.
Yeah, and then if you meet or beat, the character will always at least hit a 1, regardless of the other character's armor rating.
Oh, you mean damage.
Yeah.
So even if your AR soaks all of it, it should still do 1 damage. That makes sense. Oh, so that means, well, it doesn't matter now. We've all healed up, but that means earlier Bjorn would have gotten hurt by Siasa in the mist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're learning.
We're
Yeah.
learning. Yeah. This is how new systems go. And you know what? When we come back to this system later, we're going to forget all this stuff because we'll have played 6 other games in between.
Yep.
Exactly.
Welcome to Shadows of Archonia. Cool. So you guys are down. You've taken your recovery. You find yourself in this deep, dark underground chamber. Of course, you have the torch, Suma's torch, and the walls, ceiling, and floor now are all made of jade, and you see these underground passageways, something dug into the rock, possibly eons ago by unknown hands, sprawling off in various directions from where you are.
Bajorn, can you sense what direction the magic is coming from? Are we on the same level yet?
Yes, you can sense it. You are on the same level, and it is very clear which way you need to go.
All right, I follow it if it's that clear.
Okay.
As you move through these tunnels, there comes a point where the jade starts to fall away, and it's now just these sort of natural cavern tunnels. And you start to hear a low, ominous chanting. It's something like chanting. It's either a human voice sort of rendered harsh and bestial, or it's an animal voice made strangely lyrical, like it's trying to emulate language. It's hard to say which. Bjorn, I think you can sort of almost understand what they're saying. It's still pretty quiet, but like you hear this chant, and it's almost in a dialect of this Jhebbal Sog language that isn't quite what you know, but it's right at the edge of your comprehension. And somewhere ahead of you, you are certain, waits the architect of all of this.
Right. I go closer. I want to stop this.
All right.
Ooh, cool.
You guys find yourself. Let me move these three. Oh, no, that's part of the floor, actually. I'll just move this doorway. You guys find yourselves in this room at the end of a tunnel, and in this room, there is a man, an old man, wearing a crown made of antlers. This guy, he looks dead, except you can hear his wheezing breath. And he is surrounded by these animals.
Ooh.
As you come in the room, he looks up. You see all these creatures here. I'm actually gonna... Can I... Maybe. Let's see if I can show you what this guy looks like. This is art from the adventure. This is who you see. This is who you see. Is this old man, shrunken, emaciated. The text describes a black robe, but he's wearing green in the art. Just whatever color you want, I guess.
This is Bjorn at max level.
No, this guy's not at max level. He looks bad. He's in bad shape. The throne that he's sitting on is woven from bone, branches, ligaments, leaves, all these different sort of things. Let me,
Can I? I'm gonna ask you guys if I can just go in first.
Mm-hmm. By all means.
Figured you would. You see, as you come in, he looks up and says, "You have come at last. I knew there would be someone to free me from my curse."
I say, what curse? What has caused this? Why are you doing this?
This wolf comes out of here. More and more animals start to enter through these openings in the walls. I am albinus. In the days of my youth, I was the greatest of the priests of Jhebbal Sog. I built this grand city, Jhebbal Tor, and was gifted this crown. This mighty gift from the Lord himself. With it, I was able to control all the creatures of Jhebbal Sog. But I sinned against our God. I used this power for my own ends, to create an empire. I used the beasts, the animals of him, as my soldiers. I caused such bloodshed, and such destruction. Such harm. And the power of Jhebbal Sog left me. The empire fell, but I could not die. Though The men from outside tore down Jhebbal Tor and slew my servants at the time. I remained forever trapped here in darkness. But at last he has taken pity on me. I have been able to cause enough destruction to draw you here. Someone to destroy the crown and take my life.
You have truly lost your way. I would be honored to finally put you to rest.
Come, then, villain. Slay me, that Jhebbal Sog may do with me as he wishes.
I'll see you on the other side, brother. And then I go in.
In what manner?
And I see. Are these all the animals that are in here right now?
There are more sort of milling in and out. There are these little openings. They're not really on the map, but there are these little openings that they can come in and out of, and they're like, yeah, they're watching you.
And I come in to start. I start walking towards them.
Let me see if I can bring up the exposure a little bit.
Start walking towards them and I say,
okay,
Sog, man and beast, we are all equal. And you must now see it for yourself.
Okay. Killing Albinus does not require a check, but I need you to describe what you do.
So, Bjorn takes his he kind of, for this is gonna be pretty graphic, so I'm sorry, but he kind of reaches into himself and he tries to make himself into a beast for this moment, and he tries to grab onto him and use the force of a beast and kind of break his neck.
Bjorn, as you reach into yourself and try to summon the bestiality within you, you, as you have many times before, are reminded of the truth of man and of the world, which is that men are already beasts. You do not need to change anything about yourself to be a beast. And you reach out, and this old man, with no defense and no attempt at defense, you just break his neck.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. And if I can, I will attempt to grab that crown before it hits the ground. Mm-hmm.
You can grab the crown. He's in a chair, so he's not going to fall when you break his neck. Mm-hmm. You can pick it up. When you do, when he dies, you kind of did that sense sorcery earlier to sort of read the... No, it wasn't a sense sorcery. You have an innate ability to read the emotions and intent of animals.
Yes.
Earlier I said that you could tell their intent, but their emotions were perfectly flat. As soon as you kill Albinus, that stops. These animals become normal again. You hold the crown in your hand.
I say to all the animals, you are all free now.
They hear you. They hear and understand, but they do not obey. They stand looking at you. All of them turn to face you. They're waiting for something.
Oh.
You raise it up,
Yeah,
and you
raise
hear
it
a
up.
low growl from the bear.
Then Bjorn puts on the crown.
Don't do it. It's orchids.
They attack. We'll
It's a
see you guys
curse.
next week.
I knew it. It's orchids.
It's not Orcus. Albinus himself told you to destroy the crown. You put it on. They're coming for you. But we're out of time, so we're going to run this combat next week, and then we'll move from there, if you live, into the next adventure. Thank you guys for playing this one. We'll see you all next Monday for more Conan, and this Friday for more Shadows of the Abyss, our Shadow Dark campaign.
Bjorn,
Thanks, everyone.
You're too greedy. You're too greedy.
Bjorn's
Why did
going to
you
need
put it
those
on?
crowns.
It's
Yeah,
cursed.
we gotta get one of these crowns to keep. You know, the last crown you gave up, he wasn't gonna give up this crown. All right, we'll see you next time.
It's an opportunity that Bjorn, he cannot resist.
Understood.
Resist